Today's episode of My Worst Date is brought to you by Audible.
Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/myworstdate.
Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Cheers!
So sorry, guys.
You're like, why are you looking at me?
I know, I really was. I was like, what are you fucking looking at? Anyway, welcome everyone. It's another episode of Shorties from My Worst Date. I'm Cassie.
I'm Keegan.
I'm Christina.
And I was so sidetracked because I had no clue what I was like.
We were talking cats.
Cat
we were
talk.
talking mediocre male comedians.
We were silencing our phones so we don't get Hinge notifications that are loud.
Hey-o.
Dude, Hinge has been so fucking lame lately.
Yeah.
Like, well, because I met Medic on it and I was like, oh, this is promising. This app is very promising.
It's what's up?
Nope. Wow. Spend like
Bag
just
of nope.
a little bit of time on it and it's just like every single like that I get from Hinge,
Yeah,
Oh.
you about to take that back? Or like,
Bag
I
of
am
notes.
taking that back. His name is spelled weird, but it's a normal name. You guys want to look? Here we
is it
go.
a normal? I mean, I get what it could be as a normal name. It could also be pronounced in a way that's not normal.
6 foot in Silver Lake, doesn't have kids,
Nice.
Okay,
drinks sometimes, is a CEO, co-founder, creative director.
Of
It doesn't say.
Mhm,
any more
okay.
information on that.
Is agnostic, from Orlando, Florida. That's going to be a red flag.
I've checked off at least 3 red flags.
Yeah, I'm seeing probably a lot. Oh, his last meal would probably be Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
Yikes.
yikes, sir. I'm okay. Here's my list of red flags for him.
Okay.
He's cute, but his name is spelled like it's spelled. If that's supposed to be a normal name and it's spelled like that, and he lives in Silver Lake, my guess is his parents did not spell it like that, and he decided now it's spelled like that because he lives in fucking Silver Lake.
Yeah.
He's the CEO, founder, creator of
Fire Festival.
his own fucking business.
He looks so Fire Festival, doesn't he?
He definitely runs his own shit. He sells his own shit out of a garage or something, and he calls himself a CEO, which are the most insufferable type of people. Like,
right.
if I had on my like
Florida man.
Facebook that I was like the CEO of My Worst Date or like co-CEO, can you fucking imagine?
No.
Like,
I mean,
no.
it's
Also,
true,
though,
but
let's do
but
that.
no.
Yes. Also, let's just change all of our titles to.
ooh, can I be COO? I'll be Chief Operating Officer.
Okay, I'll be the what is the person who would do like media since I do the marketing? It's like
Oh,
You can be marketing director.
You can be
Director
director
of
of sales
marketing.
and marketing.
okay, yes,
Yeah.
I will be the director.
And
of
if I ever get a Hinge profile, I'm going to be very vague. It's just what do I do? CEO.
CEO,
That's it.
just
That's
that's
it.
all.
That's all
That's
you
it.
need to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't be in my business.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just trust me.
If we get there, we get there. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
Trust me
share
on
it
this
when I
one?
share it. Yeah. My cat.
Fucking Chick-fil-A.
I'm sorry. Did you just see
Yes.
him see himself in the mirror and then stand up on both back legs and
He's
be like,
ready to pounce.
The fuck.
I know. He's so cute.
Ugh,
Endlessly
cat.
entertaining.
Yeah, kittens are endlessly entertaining. They truly, truly are.
He's literally playing with himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
He just hit his head on himself in the mirror.
I
Such
love
a nerd.
puppies
I
and
love him.
kittens equally. I'm not gonna die on a hill of one is better than the other.
Right.
Oh,
But-
here, I'm going to die on the hill.
But I will say that kittens,
Yep.
far more entertaining.
Yep.
Far more
I
entertaining.
will die on this hill. Kittens, better.
They're easier.
Full growns, though, I enjoy my full grown pup dogs better. I know.
think they're
hot
all
take.
they all have like
I mean, if I had
such
to choose,
different
if I had to choose.
personalities.
I mean,
It's hard.
we're not going to fuck, marry, kill here. I'm just,
Oh man.
yeah. No.
Kittens are a lot fucking easier to take care of than puppies.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
like a million.
Yes.
Well, cats are easier to take care of than dogs.
In general, yeah.
In general,
Across
too.
the board.
Yeah, like
He is frisky AF, though.
Yeah, he's gonna wear himself out.
Let's
Little
hope.
explorer.
No, as soon as we get into bed, though, He like wants to like run around, chase my hand, get my toes, get my feet, run around the whole fucking bed like a maniac for like a good 30 minutes before we can actually settle down to go to sleep. And,
Wow.
like, it's ridiculous. And I was just talking about how fucking good he's been, and he pissed on the bed last night.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He mad at you. What'd you do?
No, he almost died.
What?
I almost killed him.
Oh, I was like, what happened to him? Did he almost
No.
drown in his own urine?
He might have. He'd be smothering his face.
No.
Okay, we do not condone
sorry.
animal abuse on this podcast.
Not at all.
Okay,
We
so
also
should
don't
we
condone Charlie being in my bed.
should we
he's been
jump
so
into
good.
some stories?
Yeah. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I actually have a couple this time.
Do it too.
All right.
do
So,
it.
weirdest date in my life. So,
Is that the subject line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So let me just give you some backstory before I get in.
Okay.
I haven't been in a relationship in 3 years now. My friends keep telling me to download POF, Plenty of Fish.
No, why?
No,
Why would they?
Worst
Where-
friends
I
ever.
know. Who are these?
Worst
I
friends
feel like
ever.
this isn't the first story that started like that
No.
either. Like my friends
think
wanted me to
90%.
get on Plenty of Fish. Why did your friends? They don't like you.
Friends
Get
don't
new
like you.
friends.
Get new friends. Immediately get new friends. I was a little skeptical at first, but I decided to give it a try. I downloaded it and within 5 minutes got about 20 messages. Some of them stayed
That's too
around
many.
and we had some good conversations. Others left. This one guy and I really got along. We chatted on the phone, had many things in common, and even had the same major. We decided to go on a date at a restaurant and I thought it was going to go great. It didn't. The moment he arrived, he kept talking and talking about himself. He didn't ask me any questions. I just felt uneasy about the date. Then midway through the date, he decides to ask me, "So, I was going to ask you this earlier, but forgot. Can you have kids?"
Wait, whoa.
Took a turn.
Yeah, immediate turn. "Can you have kids? I really don't like adoption and would prefer being with a girl that wants them."
Well,
I
you
mean-
got yourself an out in this situation. Just be like, no,
No,
actually,
I
I'm
don't.
barren, dry as the Sahara. Absolutely not.
and
Goodbye.
I hate children.
Yeah, I hate.
I don't like
Children.
adoption. Well, I'm adopted, so fuck
Go
you. That's
fuck
my
you.
immediate.
Yeah.
That's my immediate out. Well,
There you
I'm
go. Well,
adopted.
And also, yeah,
so-
who doesn't like adoption?
Right.
Like, what a weird take to
That's
have.
some like
Yeah.
weird narcissism thing where it's like,
Yeah.
I need to spread my seed
my
and
children.
my progeny.
I spent a good, I feel like I'm hormonal right now. And I spent a good 3 minutes this morning crying over a video of a family that adopted this cute Colombian boy. And they had like a language barrier, but the dad spoke Spanish. And it was, I was like,
No, I
who
can't.
doesn't like adoption? Sorry.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
I was speechless and just said, "Okay, that's fine." We got separate checks, and I did notice that he didn't tip the waitress.
Oh, sir.
I was just so turned off that I blocked him and removed the app. Good choice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good choice.
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fails.
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yikes. All the yikes.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. I once met a guy who, in no particular order, clicked his fingers to get the waiter's attention.
Nope.
No.
I've been snapped at maybe one
Oh,
time
it
in my
is
career.
so condescending.
It is so rude. Wow.
Yeah.
No.
So he clicked his fingers to get the waiter's attention, ordered for me, salted my food for me.
Wait, what?
My God.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Who does that? Like, have you ever?
I
Did he make the little airplane thing with the mouth? Like, open your mouth.
I hope he did the salt bay across the table.
yeah.
Just the-
that would be the only acceptable answer. Like if he did that, I'd be like, well, that's
Salt-
kind of
salt.
funny.
Even then, I'd be
Yeah.
like, no,
Sir, get
sir.
the fuck out of my food.
I'm not done yet. Told me he, quote, made the guy from 50 Shades of Grey look tame.
Okay. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you
Get
don't.
the fuck out of here.
No,
with
you
that.
don't. Just because you like pull my hair a little bit doesn't mean you're into S&M.
And you
First
have
of
a-
all,
You had a finger in the butt one time.
one time.
Calm down, bro.
One time, and you're like, I'm V kinky. Back up.
No, you're not, dude. No, you're not.
Sir.
He told me he wanted to spank me with a hairbrush, not kink shaming, but I just met this guy 10 minutes earlier in real life. And when I said I wasn't really into stuff like that, he said that upper class, I'm not, intelligent, beautiful women like you are always super kinky. When I told him I wouldn't sleep with him, he went on Tinder and found someone else for that night.
Sir.
Bye.
Wow.
Yes. The
Wow.
fuck out of here.
So when I confirmed if I could share this story or not, she wrote back and said, just to add, he did click the fingers and then did the finger wave above our two glasses thing to signal we wanted more wine at one point, in addition to clicking them, snapping his fingers to call them over.
No.
So he snapped at them twice.
No.
I got chills. Not like the good way.
So gross.
So
Well, you guys, I mean, give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the guy's name was Snap.
oh my God.
He's just like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that joke.
no.
I'm sorry about it. I take it back immediately.
Yeah. Well, okay. This one came into our email. This is actually from, if you listened to the last episode we did, this is from Mama's Boy. Wrote in another story.
Yes.
So she says, I went on a first date with this guy. Over text, he was polite, funny, charming, and seemed like someone I would be able to get along with. So I agreed to a dinner date. Still have never done that for a first date, by the way.
Oh, a dinner date?
That's huge commitment.
Yeah.
That's like, I mean, I'm meeting someone for coffee at the Grove from like 10 to 10:30 on Sunday morning.
completely appropriate.
Like,
Well,
for
we
a first,
just got
I'm
a
like
guy
in and
who,
out.
We just got a guy who doesn't tip and a guy who snaps at waiters. So
I'm like,
might be
we're
wise.
we're not going to dinner.
Yeah.
Well, it's coffee and see if you're like a legitimate like human being first. Okay. So he showed up and looked exactly like his pictures, handsome, but as soon as he spoke, I almost choked on my own breath. Now, this guy was tall, broad shoulders, big arms, nicely groomed beard.
I like all this already.
But
But the voice that escaped his mouth
Oh my God. I have a story about this.
was not one that belonged to him. I can actually kind of relate to that.
I have
It's
a great story about that from last night.
turn off for me to have like, I don't know, tone of voice is important to me. And if your tone of voice is very like,
How are we best friends? Because my tone of voice is horribly.
no, it's not. It matches you.
It does
Your
match
tone
me.
of voice is very much your personality.
I
It
get
like
that.
fits you. But like, oh yeah. So she found it to be a personal turnoff. She sat down while he ordered us a drink, and I immediately knew I was not attracted to him and did not want to be on this date. But as you guys have mentioned a couple times on this podcast, women are more inclined to put themselves through something uncomfortable instead of speaking up.
amen.
True.
Now, we
Just power through it.
we somehow get into the topic of exes and sexual partners, and he confessed that he's never been able to enjoy sex.
¿Por qué?
¿Por qué? You want to elaborate? So it got to the end of the date, and he said he had to cut it short as he had to work early in the morning. I thanked him for the date and went to hug him goodbye. As I hug him, he turns his lips towards mine. It all happened so quick, but I tried to turn my head away, and he grabbed it and tried to push his lips towards mine. My instincts kicked in, and I made a fist and slapped him with it.
You're like, nah, fuck you, son.
Oh my God. I've definitely just been like, you can get through this. That's awesome that she's like, no, I really don't want this.
I understand from a guy's perspective how it must be tricky, because we've said on this very podcast how hot it is whenever like a guy that you're into takes initiative like that.
Yeah.
But when a guy you are not into
Read the room, bro.
I mean, but that's exactly right. As
Some
soon
people
as
can't, man.
I know.
As soon
Social
as-
cues are so important.
you didn't feel her pulling away when you grabbed onto her face,
Yeah.
sir.
So I think I shocked him more than I hurt him, but he immediately started calling me a slut and telling me what
Okay.
a waste of time tonight
I'm
was.
a slut for
Okay.
not wanting to kiss you. That seems a little backwards.
Now, nice ending to the story. A guy who must have witnessed what happened came over and asked if I was okay, which was appreciated.
That is, yeah.
You, sir, have you met my friend Christina, knight in shining armor? So most people will be like, I ain't trying to get involved in this. But
yeah.
I got home, and after an hour, I got a text from the guy saying, just got home. Thanks for tonight. I had a great time. Would you like to catch up again later this week?
0%.
I just gave myself whiplash over
0%
here.
What?
chance
I'm
that
like,
I would want to do that.
did you mean to send this to me? So I didn't reply because I didn't know what to say. And after a couple of days, forgot to reply at all. So I get another text saying, hey, lady, just letting you know that you're not that great. I thought you were a nice girl, but lately you come across as rude. So if you're ghosting me, that's okay. I ended up replying, I was sorry you felt that way, but yeah, I'm not interested in a second date, and wished him all the best.
You know what? I would have just responded with the ghost emoji. Just the ghost emoji.
Just the end.
That's it.
That's good.
I need to
like
start.
that.
Is that really terrible if I
No.
just start giving
I
that
actually,
to
then
people?
you're like giving people heads up. You're being ghosted.
Yeah.
Like, this is over.
BT dubs.
Yeah, by the
not
way.
gonna respond.
Because sometimes I don't really have like a good reason, and I don't want to be cliche and be like, it's not you, it's me, I'm not ready for things, because I'm like, I am ready for things, and it totally is you, but I don't want to be mean or whatever. And be
I think you could just say,
I don't want to do this anymore.
We don't click. I don't feel like we click. That's probably less mean than the ghost emoji. But in this situation, I feel like ghost emoji was appropriate.
It's appropriate.
He asked.
Yeah.
Or he said, like, if you're ghosting me, then it's okay. Then the ghost emoji is a bye
think it's
Felicia of
appropriate.
emojis.
Also,
Yes.
if you call me a slut,
What? I don't owe
Game
you shit.
over.
yeah,
I ain't owing you
Game
shit.
over,
Bye.
sir.
bye.
Why? If I'm a slut, why are you so hot on it?
Yeah, thirsty.
Hot on the
And
trail.
I thought you didn't like sex.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
So
so
many
con-
contradictions.
so much whiplash
That guy
right now.
is like
So
a
much.
bag of contradictions.
All over the fucking place. So this next thing is okay. So I'm going to preface it this way. It was kind of a question that wait, first before we go there, I want to tail end on something that you said earlier about the voice thing.
Yeah.
Because we went to the restaurant last night that
Yeah.
I was telling you about, and our waiter like walked over, good looking guy, like normal, skinny, kind of like not super tall, like maybe like 5'10" like not super tall. Just normal, round glasses, exactly what you expect to see in our neighborhood kind of thing. And did you guys ever watch American Idol? And that
Yes.
guy who did the turn the lights down low. He's got that
like,
super fucking low voice.
What's his name? Taylor something?
No, not Taylor Hicks. He had like a really deep voice, like
It's
there have
so
been so
deep.
many seasons of that show.
insanely deep voice.
Yeah.
That's what this guy's voice was.
And you were like-
so he was like, hello. And I was like,
Whoa!
who are you? It literally every time he would come over and like speak to us, I'm like,
Looks
I'm
like Clay Aiken, talks like that guy. You're
yeah,
like, wow.
whoa, what?
Where
That
is this voice coming from?
I was one of these things.
I've
Yeah,
actually I've gone on a couple like first date like meetup kind of things where it's just literally been like, all right, shut it down. Like the texting back and forth was really great, and that's why I started like getting people on the phone.
Yeah.
Before going out to meet with them.
voices matter.
It
Voices do matter.
carry.
Just ask that guy from Australia.
Sidebar to that, I used to think that song said "This is scary."
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Hush, hush,
Keep it down now. This is scary. It actually kind of
Well,
makes sense
This is
too.
scary.
They say that later in the song. That's probably why you feel that way.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do, don't they?
No,
It's
all
always voices carry.
Every time?
Yeah.
Oh.
That up now.
Okay.
All right. Well, so now back to preface this story is kind of a question and a story. I have a story to go along with it that is
Okay.
soup's funny because you know the person involved. So it'll be so funny.
Shut your face.
I will. I don't say it, but you'll have to believe it. Anyway, okay.
Okay.
So first and foremost, I want to tell you, I got this from Reddit. And the her name on Reddit is Emmy Loves Penguins, and she is a comedian actually. And she was like, "Oh my god, I post this because it helps me with some content." She does stand-up comedy, and she is actually going to be doing a show in Edinburgh. So she's in the UK. And so any of our UK listeners, you can check her out in Edinburgh at the 25th August. Yeah. Dropkick Murphys in Edinburgh. So there you go. Anyway, I thought that was great. Wanted to give her the shout out because her story is soup's fun. So I don't want to tell you the headline of it. I'm just going to go into it. Okay. This might sound like a niche question, but I'm guessing I'm not the only person this has happened to. I was on a date recently and ended up back at the guy's house, whereupon he, unprompted, got out his guitar and started strumming his heart out to Elliott Smith's back catalog.
There's a guy at my job who does that.
Shut it down.
There is a guy at my job. I work in an office setting.
Pulls out a guitar.
Brings his guitar.
No, it's the worst.
I'm telling you, whenever I was working in an office, I was in the office by myself, like, you know, just a regular office by myself all day. And I would just hear an acoustic guitar. And I'm like, where the fuck is happening? Is that coming from?
I hate all of this.
And I was like, someone is practicing their acoustic guitar in this office. And then when I moved to a different area, I'm working in a different area. That's a big room now. He used to work in that area too. So he came down for a party once. And I'm like, where did you get this fucking guitar? He pulled the guitar out at the, like, we're all eating sandwiches and cake.
My eyes could not roll louder.
I was like, what is wrong with you?
Get the fuck out of here.
I swipe left when I see an acoustic guitar in someone's, not
hard
an electric
left.
guitar, an acoustic guitar
hard left.
specifically.
I don't mind
that is a sit around with the friends, pull it out awkward like.
I don't even mind an acoustic guitar. It's just like,
I don't,
there's a time and fucking place.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just really don't want to be serenaded on my first date. I really don't. It's so uncomfortable.
Ugh. So she says, my question is very simple. What, as the involuntary audience, are you supposed to do in that situation? Gaze at them adoringly, try and join in, bosh out some impromptu interpretive dance moves? Genuinely, what is the appropriate response? I'd like to add, whilst I absolutely do not want to be the sexist here, I feel like that ladies may relate to this more than fellas.
Yeah.
Happy to be proved wrong. I believe you're absolutely correct. It is a hard fucking pass for me. Well, but like, what the fuck would you do?
Well, no.
I've been serenaded.
I've been in this position.
Yes, I have as well.
Yeah. You sit very awkwardly and you have a Mona Lisa.
You smile and look at them.
At them.
Yep.
And you just wait until it's done.
You
wait it out.
Although, you know what? I will say in my case, it was a guy who was very attractive, who I liked, who had gone to college, and I had made him a mix CD.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
18-year-old me made him a mix CD.
Oh my God. What was the title of that mix CD?
It was like his name's road trip mix. Because he had to drive to college.
Yes.
Yep.
And so cute. Do you remember any of the songs on it?
Yes, because this is why it bothered me a lot less than it would now. First of all, when you're 18 or 19, you think that shit's cute, which is why guys continue to do it into their 20s and 30s, because 18-year-old girls swooned about it. But
let me tell you, watching like a 40-something-year-old dude do it was really kind of a bummer. But Soup's bummer.
This was kind of cute because he learned one of the songs on the mix CD that I gave him.
Aww,
he learned it for me. No, I thought it was cute because I was 19. He learned a song on the guitar for me, and he's a musician. So I was like,
19-year-old. That's kind of thing is acceptable.
It is acceptable when you're 19. It's acceptable to bring out your guitar and play Wonderwall when you're 19. It is not acceptable when you are 45.
Was that the actual song?
No. It wasn't. No.
You want to know who played the guitar for me? It was the guy that hissed.
No.
It's the hissing man.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
Nah, me neither.
Yeah.
That seems
right.
He's a live on mommy and daddy's money type too. So that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
That
he's like, I got time for this.
Yeah.
He's got time to learn acoustic guitar.
There you go.
And make really weird sounds.
Was it Wonderwall for you or
mine?
No, it was like some unknown world music song. I don't know. It was just like
that might be worse.
Really? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm like, I don't even know this song.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's a no.
Bummer.
Thanks. My story is I met Chris at Shadowbox where he used to work in Columbus.
Yes.
And I met him through a mutual guy that I had become friends with from there. And we had gone out a couple times, not super formally, but like kind of went on a couple dates. And I brought my friend with me, and we were following him to a house party at fucking, I think it was at Hacksaw's or Chop's place or something like that. So we're following him out. All of a sudden I hear like ching, ching, ching. We're like in the garage.
Yeah.
And we're following him. And I'm like, what is happening? What is that noise? And it's like ching, 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 ching. He's fucking practicing for auxiliary percussion on stage with his tambourine.
Absolutely.
Like, and then you see,
not.
loud as fuck. And I was like, oh
No.
my God, I'm literally
That's
following
worse.
this person to a fucking
That's
party.
worse than the
as he
acoustic
practices
guitar.
his tambourine.
No, I can't.
And me and this girl who I'm like friends with, and I'm like, I'm so fucking embarrassed right now. I'm so
You're like,
embarrassed.
I'm
This
not-
is horrible. You know who it is, right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna do anything. Like, please don't lose respect for me.
Oh.
I feel that way all the time. I'm like, I'm telling you guys about these dates I'm going on, or possibly maybe bringing someone like in to like meet the group, and I'm just like, you know, I really feel like I just went down like 2 points in their estimation.
You never
today.
do. You never do.
I'm like,
No.
I'm like, I promise I
But you know what?
have my shit together.
I will say this. Like, as much as on the last episode we talked about like everyone needing a creative outlet, which I still think is true. Creative types, and we are creative types.
I know.
But
We're weird.
creative types can be, that line between like okay and insufferable is thin.
Yeah.
Like
It's
actors,
true. It's
fucking weird.
fucking true.
Musicians, fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like
Artists.
visual artists,
Fucking
so weird.
Oh, I know. I am very, very intense.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm like, that's why I don't mean to demean somebody, I guess, who doesn't have a creative outlet. But that's why we were going into like, well, that's just what I'm specifically looking for. Because there are people that just want to like watch The Office for the third time in a row.
And they're fine with that.
You know, maybe go to Cabo. You know, like,
Yeah, but just
and
know
that's fine.
if you're dating
That's
a creative
fucking fine.
type, you run
But
the
yeah.
risk of them serenading you with a fucking tambourine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or for me,
Oof.
I'm gonna like talk your ear off about like the holographic theory and how like, what if this is all just a 2-dimensional universe that is on the edge of the event horizon of a black hole and the light goes through it, and like how fucking bananas is that?
Oh,
And
no.
someone's like,
Check, please.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Wowie wow wow.
On that note,
Exactly.
it's thanks you guys for hanging around with us
This
for
was a
another
weird
shorty.
shorty.
Yeah.
This was a weird one.
Yeah.
And if you have any shorties or want to reach out or want to listen to us or become a Patreon member, you can go to our one-stop shop of a website. It's myworstatepodcast.com. And we will see you next time.
Yeah.
Cheers.